Abigail's such a prick. Sometimes I just want to bang Abigail in the face.
Back in a minute. If this guy wants to have a go, he's feel free to join in to see what's his problem. If he's on about a game or opinions, he needs to get his life sorted. I've completed story 2 times now. Solid. If you do get this game, I recommend doing it. It's a cheap game. I mean, it's probably £11 or less or something like that. I mean, if you get a deal off it or something. I mean, there's other games like Dying Light and that are good games I recommend to play. Unfortunately, I don't have that. It's a good game if it comes really cheap. You know, there's old games you should go back to. I mean, like these kind of games, or like Resident Evil and all that stuff. They're good games. Good quality games. Really classic games. Or free games, whatever ones you like. Unless my opinion's not irrelevant anymore. For some reason, Chris too feel I'm not happy about what I said. Goodness me. So that gullible people doing whatever they want. Just to try and get a gaming players and subscribers on YouTube. That's all I like to do, as well look for an actual real job in real life and just do this as a hobby, you know. That's all I wanted. Well, I'm live streaming by the way, so you want to comment on it, you do this very YouTube channel. Subscribe to my channel as always, ask for subs, cheers. And that's it, that was forced to do. One of these things. Unless I'm forcing someone apparently. That's why social media is an asshole. Get players like that, just rock, just destroy the place. put one person in something at this shelves. I don't do Facebook, I don't do Instagram. Must admit, Instagram, I'm sex on that, I don't have a problem with that. But like I said, I don't go on these things, never have seen it. I probably could work it, but it just won't. It's not for me, not very good at spelling, but there you go. It's not for me. Stay out of that conversation and all that shit. Nice and chilled. I guess people call us chilled. Always willing to ask, message me, questions, life, what you like doing, what just general gamings and all that kind of thing, what your life's doing, stuff like that. I'm always interested to see what the other side is doing. Okay, back. Side, my dinner's away, rubbish down, food's away, back on the bed. Bars Cola, GA Boss since 1875. Wow. Coca-Cola beats it though. So Gunslinger, you should have a look at the prices. They're quite good. I mean, the older games like Resident Evil and that, they're good. No bad prices. I mean, alright. I mean, I don't know what the deal is now. They put like $5.70 or depends. Discount's quite actually no bad for digitally. I'm into the digitally. I'll try and I want to move on. Like from, I don't recommend anyone getting disc anyway. I've said this my whole life. I used to have this, so I do have like the PS2s and all that. I've got a PS2, like wee slim one. I've got all the games, I've got most of the games, not all of them, but I've got a bunch of them. I had PS1 guns, I had PS1, first console was PS1, and I had a PS2 and Crash Bandicoot. I played classic games, they were fantastic games, so I don't see how you can argue with that, they were good games. That's where I started. PS1 was 1 and then PS2, and I got hooked on that way. That was it. You know, one of the things, someone gives you something for a present and you're kidding, you know. If you can handle these things, you know. I don't know. I don't know how old I was when I got a PS1, but the thing is...
Hello?
Aye. You back?
Yeah.
I was just talking, mumbling on, you know, talking about things, you know, stuff.
Okay.
Random things. Just waiting on guys to join, like all players, like random players, community and that. I'll actually put my party up a bit. You know, it seems that when you put your party up, everyone's interested, but when you put low, no one seems to want to join, so it's like, you know, it gets boring. So we'll put it up to 7 players. Kids, man, though. Ruin this, man. I'm still debating about that. I think kids ruin it. I think the social part, I think they just fucking don't know what they're doing, man. It's like some kids you can help, some kids have fucking hyper issues, some kids just don't know what they're doing, and the older guys don't know what they're doing in this. It's like, I can't really, it's just boring explaining. It's like fucking, you can do all that shit but you can't work a console, you don't know what you're doing in settings and all that. It's like, well, fucking, come on.
I got you, fam. Yeah?
Is that your mum? You better listen to your mum, boy. She tells you off. Oh. You know, guy, you need to start listening to your mum more often. Stop giving you a hard time.
Huh?
I think you should listen to your mum.
Not really.
I think you should. Your mums are always right. Oh yes they are. Believe me, they are. Cause you argue it, you just go nowhere, and then they just fall out, and then they just bring it up, and then you don't.
If you know.
No, you're up. Disagreeing it.
She knew like I did. You would literally probably shoot her.
What should they? Why would I? If you get told, if she's, you forget you're living in our house, so you know, so you're kinda like not looking after your room. Oh no, fuck those. They do what she asks. I'm sure she doesn't ask a lot, does she?
She tried to stop my dad with keys.
Listen, it doesn't matter if they threats a lot. If they threats, they threats. I mean, there's, it's like petty things. They're arguing like, I take it your dad and mum are still together?
No.
Right, split up, right, I say so, right, okay, well that's... Well... Then clearly you're going to have to put some more effort in it to try and make her life easier. Do you ever consider through all that, like, after all of that, do you know, think of just trying to help out with the house, or at least do your room up, at least to say, oh it's time she can go in there, she won't have to, so say hi, she might not be aggressive.
Stuff on my chair. I do not
Nah,
put stuff on my chair. So
well,
on my bed.
Maybe that's, but maybe she wants it in the wardrobes, or maybe she wants it so she knows you've done that, like when she asks you to do something, or not expecting it. I don't know, I've started doing that.
Not even my clothes.
I started doing it. I clean my own bathroom, I clean my kitchen, I do it myself. I could do it myself because I know I'm independent, I can do it. It's just, you know, maybe that's what she wants. I don't know.
You aren't helping.
I'm trying to help you out, man.
I heard about, apparently she bought this stuff yesterday, but apparently no, it's not. But she was at work all day yesterday.
That's something to think about. I'm not saying it might be right or wrong, I'm just saying, if you get that much hassle, do you not think you could just do it?
Aggressive. Like, it's not even a hassle. It's just really aggressive.
But if that's how she's coming across to you, then surely maybe she's not meaning that. It's just when she comes in every day, sees a room and sees something that she's maybe put there, and she's asked.
No, trust me. That money you could not live here for a day.
No, that's it. Not when she's, if she's shouting like that, then there's obviously a reason she's like that.
For about 4 years. Yeah.
Someone doesn't swear and shout at someone like that just like every day for a reason. There's got to be a reason.
I haven't had hardly any Christmases. And I also have a PlayStation. And I get one, but I need to pay her back for it.
What'd you do?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, no, I feel for you. I don't mind. Just listen. That's all. Go off your chest if you want. Whatever. I don't know. I'm just. You seem to want to open up. I mean, I'm happy listening. I'm not really bored. I mean, I'm just saying. It just seems like when someone's going shouting and bawling and swearing and all that, and it's no. I mean, if that's happening every day, then there's got to be a reason. Someone can't just be like that, you know.
Yeah, they can be.
I don't know.
Basically, I've had hardly no Christmas present. my dad bought me some because he's a nice one.
But is there a reason for that? Is there like... Have you ever asked her, say, well, have you ever gave her presents, she's never gave you one, or is there more to it? It can't just be she's switches off, she's single, she's...
Favoritism.
I just...
Favoritism.
Okay.
I have a brother.
So what does your brother think then? What does your brother think?
He just laughs. He thinks it's funny. He's basically, I've got a few pieces of clothes I thought his room is literally got... His room's got like loads of stuff. So...
There is a misunderstanding of what you want to do in life, anything like that. No? Nothing like that, no? No?
I'm trying to live with my dad in March.
So we can't ask. So what happened to, how did you, I guess, split up? How did your mum and dad split up, if you don't mind me asking? I don't know, I'm just...
Basically, what I did once, I basically, cut something, and, of mum's, and it was like a big mache thing, and I actually put like a little tiny hole in it, and I got strangled.
What? Okay, so... and...
Halloween costumes,
But it doesn't... So then... How are you living with your mum? How you know... Is it because your dad had to leave because of that, or was it your mum that did it?
I was kicked out.
Well... So it's not to do with that, it's not resentment for that, or is it just purely she didn't?
My dad has had enough.
Okay. It's quite strange when you talk about it, because you would think if they've got resentment and like, it's just, if it feels awkward then...
Like video games, just not contact with anyone, or apparently wise.
But Jesus. Do you regret doing it?
What?
That thing you said, you were telling me, you said something about a dot or something like that?
A door.
A dot, aye. What was it, a door? I thought you said dot or something. Whatever it was, do you regret doing it, or was it just like, kinda, you just...
I poked something, and it accidentally put a hole through it, so...
To someone, or was it alright, so it was a wall, it was a person? That was what I was going to say. Right.
Oh, it's some like paper mache helmet.
Right, so they kinda like tried to try and do something, but you kinda destroyed it, and then they got...
No, it was fucking tiny hole. Literally.
Aye, but what I'm saying is but you've kinda destroyed something, like you've put a thing in a hole, and then it escalated, and it's kinda...
Yeah, but it didn't need to go that far. It was so easy to cover up. All you had to do was slap a piece of paper on it.
Right. Okay. Does it seem to make sense, does it? When you're talking about it? I'm a bit... It's a bit...
It's horrible.
Okay. And this hasn't ever happened before when you were little, or is this just this one-off? Or has this happened dozens of times?
I was a bit littler. I was little, so...
Right, so you're little. Right, that's... Well, if you touched something they weren't meant to touch, I'd suppose it was like... I know what you mean, but if you weren't meant to touch something that you have been, don't touch the ball or don't touch this. Are you sure about that though? A lot of little ones won't remember certain things. Are you that? No, but can you be that sure that what they meant was, or like, I'm sure they could have.
It was still wet, so I poked it. I just wanted to literally touch it, and it just my finger went through.
Oh, okay.
Let's say if you...
I can see what you mean. You wanted to touch something like curiosity, but it's like that curiosity.
Let's say you're not icing on a cake.
Yeah, but you touched it though. So if someone like,
Yeah.
alright, but no one told you to do it, but you done it anyway. But it sounds like a kid though. It sounds like a kid would do that though. Like they have been told this, or they should have been told this, but they done it anyway, like kids. So I don't know what to. How do you want me to say that? Because like I mean, of course they're going to shout at you. Yes. But at the time, I mean, if you were little, if that was the one blow up thing that I don't know. If that, I mean, it's.
I don't mind that much. I used to.
So that's just one scenario. There's other scenarios. I mean, that's quite a petty thing to just argue over. But if you were a kid, I can understand in a way, because if you're little and then you're doing these weird things where you've been told to do this, but you should have known this. But I mean, like I said, is it any others when you were older? Was it anything else, other unusual things that maybe make sense out of it? Shouting ball. I mean, I suppose don't shout some balls. I couldn't do with the noise of the hassle. I mean, well, it's been interesting telling me that. I still haven't got a quite a grip of what exactly your family's all about. But apart from it, just seems.
I just like my dad. Like, for me.
I mean, are they like good? Are they good? Are they bad? Are they awkward? Are they like is there? Oh, they're just bad. They're just like not sociable. They're not like. Are they like that? Alright, okay. Alright, just okay. Very good and bad. Oh yeah, these players. I've not seen any players coming in. Or do you want to join players in matchmaking or something?
It's basically like living with like a kind of like an enemy. It's like someone you won't talk to.
It just seems that there's something that's like what you're saying is that it's just that story you've told me. It's like the kind of stories where it affects you, but it's like, but in fairness, if you were a kid and you said, if someone has told you, right, you can't touch the wall for this reason, or you can't touch the computer, or you can't touch this, but you're little and being told this, so you do know this, but you've done it anyway. It just seems, if you were a kid at right, so you've never, so hold on, right, so I need to then say then, you've not been told, so you've not been told not to touch the couch, not to touch the plates, not to, like certain things like that, nitpicking, but they're actually doing it because that's what a kid you're, because you go about touching things. I'm just trying to understand that, like, it doesn't seem to just go, oh wait, no one's told you this. I'm struggling to see how that's possible. I guess, there's ones that have went in a social care and all that and been anger issues. I mean, there's been like that, but like, someone not telling you stuff when you're a little kid is very unusual. So, if you've ever been told stuff, what exactly have you been doing getting away with? Right, that's, so because, that's weird. That doesn't make sense. That makes no sense. How can your dad leave because you... It's... I don't think that makes sense, buddy, but like I say, I mean that's, there may be more to it, but just that one incident doesn't make sense. It just, that... Is that one scenario you've gave me that you seem to remember? or your childhood, that seems to not, it seems to like as if to say that was the reason they split up.
Hi, we were talking about this in front of someone.
Yo, project.
What? Sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm just. You've told me a story. It's just. Sorry, man.
What level are you?
I'm on Dead Island. I'm like maxed. I'm like 69 or something like that.
No, it's not max. 70's max.
Oh, was it 70? I didn't really. Well. You sure about that? Is it?
Yes, 70.
Oh no, on this one it's max level 60. On the other one,
What island are you playing?
Dead Island I'm playing it, so I'm on a community Dead Island. Oh, sorry, the other guy's playing Red Dead, that's why he's just joined.
No, I mean like what Dead Island? Like what edition?
The Infinity Edition. Oh, you should come and look at it, you should look at the freaking, just check on the party and you'll see it. Yeah, you know, I've seen these things, but there you go.
Yeah.
It's stuff like that, man. I mean, like this. How do you not know this? But like,
It says I have to rebuy it. I can't be past rebuying it. Like.
what do you mean reinstalling it, not buying it? What do you mean? Do you not have it, or did you?
Is it Dead Island? Riptide? Dead
No, that's the second one. It's the Infinity. It's the. Okay, right. Let's see what it's called here.
Yeah, Dead Island. Oh, you've got the Dead Island.
The first one, and yeah, and I've got the second one, Riptide. I don't have the additional one. It doesn't have that. I don't have. Sorry, Xbox. You can get that for some reason. Bullshit reason.
Bullshit. Yeah. I've got this screenshot in my library, and it says where Xboxes are shit. And I listened to the. Yeah, because on Dead Island Riptide, I have a modded account on Dead Island Riptide Edition. I didn't know you could buy it. Yeah, I love it.
Alright. Really, man. You still there, man?
Yeah.
I know it's not like a minute to figure this out. It's like, literally, I don't know how. Like, see that, like, players like that just wonder what I'm on. I'm thinking, well, I've been live streaming this. That.
Download Apex Legends.
Apex Legends? No.
Yeah.
No, I think Apex. I think. No, I don't think so. No, I think I have Apex. Yeah, I think I have. I've just not played it. Well, I have played it, but I don't play it much. I don't really play that much.
You should download it.
I think I've got it, but I just don't play it as much. Unless what you if hold on, I'll see. Wait a minute. Let's have a look here.
Do you actually have it on, like, on your games right now?
I'll see Apex. I don't know if I deleted it or installed it. Apex. Yeah, Apex Legends. Yeah, I need to. I've got it. Yeah, I just don't play it much.
Do I play it?
Not really. Not now.
Just for a little while.
Alright. Oh, alright. In fact, let's play it then. Why not? Why not? Make a change.